What's going on, peeps? It's Josh. And I just want to make a little goodnight vlog, I guess. Today, for some reason, felt like such a long day. So I got up. I woke up when I got my load information that told me where I was going. And dispatch didn't have to, call me or wake me up or nothing because I was already, I was on it. I heard it for some reason. And so I got my trip planning done. I picked up a trailer, and that took a little bit of time. I went and got to the shipper, which was about an hour-ish. Oh yeah, that's what took so long too. I had to go to a truck washout, which I think I already talked about that. Pretty sure I did. Can't remember. Can't remember at all. Pretty sure I did, though. I think I did. Maybe I did. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I had to go to the truck washout, which was bogus. If I didn't talk about it, let me know in the comments and I'll tell you about the truck washout. But I'm pretty sure I did. The problem is I try and record videos and they don't take, and so I don't know what actually gets posted and what doesn't. But then I got to the shipper, and Maggie's texting me. Babe, you're funny. I love you. And I also miss you so much it hurts. Like it's a physical ache. That sounded dirty. It wasn't meant to be. But also maybe a little bit. I don't... Whatever. No, so I got to the shipper. This dude tried to get ahead of me in line, and the shipper was like, nah, bruh, you got to wait. Because I waited an hour or two. Actually, it was almost 2 hours I waited. And I had an appointment that was an actual appointment. It wasn't 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. It was a legit appointment. So, but they were backed up, and I understood. The guy came out, he was like, yo, I'm so sorry, dude. I was like, don't worry about it. I understand. I've worked in, warehouses. I know how it goes. Don't worry about it. And so when this other dude blows by me and, bumps the dock, I'm looking at him like, what the F are you doing? Because that's, they've been using the one door for everybody. And he's getting out, and he's all like, I've got an appointment. He's got 12 kinds of attitude. And I was just waiting for it, sipping my tea. I wasn't drinking tea, but it's just the Kermit meme. And so they made him move, and then they loaded me up. And then I had to go weigh, which the scales were perfect. I was good. I didn't have to move the tandems because I had placed them properly in the beginning. Always ride with your tandems as far up as possible. And then I had to fuel, and so after that, that took up a huge chunk of time. So after that, I drove 372 miles. But for me, 372 miles on a day where I had to do a washout, then get to the shipper and get loaded, then go and weigh, and then go and fuel. And I had to fuel everything, DEF, reefer, and regular diesel. So, I mean, to me, I think it was a pretty good day. I've been in the sleeper berth for an hour now. I went in, I used the bathroom, heated up dinner, and I'm getting ready to eat. My throat hurts. I still feel kind of sick, and on the right side of my throat, I have kind of a sharp pain when I swallow. I don't have my tonsils, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm hoping it clears up soon. So basically, I have until the 31st to deliver this load, and it's not going to take me that long. I only have 1,250 miles to go. So I'm thinking what they're probably going to do. We have a yard. I can't tell you which one because I'm under this load. And it gives you an indication of where the load delivers and load security and blah, 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 blah. But basically, I should be able to drop this load in the yard that's nearby and then proceed to picking up another load and getting that down the road. So essentially, what I was thinking, like, I stopped and I had just under 2 hours on my clock. Josh, why did you stop when you had time left on your clock? Well, based on everything that I've been taught and everything that I know, you use a combination of a general idea that after 6 or 7 p.m., parking gets really scarce. And so what I was doing is I was watching Trucker Path and keeping an eye on how the trucking situation was, how the parking situation was. And up ahead, all of the parking was filling up, to the point where even, like, a Pi J was full. And I was like, this is not going to work. Like, I need to be able to park so I can get some sleep. You want to avoid sitting duck on the side of the highway or on an off or on ramp, because not only are you more likely to get hit, but you could also get fined. And ain't nobody got time for that, because we pay fines. So, fuck a whole bunch of that. So, basically what I did was, there happened to be, oh, my neck cracked and it felt good. I had to pee, and I came in here, and there happened to be a spot available, just one. And I was like, it's fate. So I took it, and basically, I'm going to do my break here. And so, yeah, I could have driven another hour down the road. But chances are, as it gets later, all of the parking's going to fill up, because I could already see it on Trucker Path. So it makes sense to make sure that you get a parking spot. Your dispatchers, God love them, I appreciate all that they do, but they're always going to tell you to get down the road. With a load that has the time for me to stop now and be safe and get rest, it's been a busy day. I did a lot today. And I still got down the road a fair bit. I mean, could I have driven more? Sure. But there was bad weather, there was traffic. You can only do what you can only do. And at the end of the day, you're the one responsible for your clock, for your hours of service, and for your safe parking. Because if you're parked in a parking spot that's not like a legal parking spot, and you get hit, it's really your fault. And for insurance purposes, that's really not good. So, I think I did the right thing. I think I did a smart thing. I feel like I did a smart thing. I called and I spoke to dispatch before I made a decision about parking. And he was like, what they usually say, well, we want you to get there as quickly as possible. And I'm like, okay, blah, 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 blah. And then I drove for a bit more, and I found a decent parking spot when everything else down the road is filled. And I took the decent parking spot that I found. If there hadn't been anything here, I would have kept going after I peed. So, you just have to make the best decision for you, while getting your load there on time. And if you're on track to get there on time, then safety is number one priority, but I'm definitely on track to get that load there on time. I'm imagining it's going to get swapped off of me, and I'm totally cool with that. But I'm gonna first and foremost always be careful and try to be safe. So, I don't know if that makes any sense, but, yeah. I'm going to end this because I already got cut off once, and I want to finish my dinner and go to bed because I'm exhausted. And I don't know exactly why I'm so exhausted, except I really don't feel so great. My throat really hurts. But yeah, I hope that you guys are well. I hope that you're safe and warm, and I hope that you're near your loved ones. If you are, give them a squeeze for me, because I wish I could do that for mine. Maggie girl, I miss you so much. I love you. You're my entire world. Well, you're not my entire world, but you make my entire world whole. You're my reason for all of the things, and I adore you. So, yeah, peeps. I'm so grateful when you guys spend a part of your day with me, and I hope that all of you are well. And Memorial Day is coming up, so happy Memorial Day, although I'll talk to you tomorrow before Memorial Day. But just know that, if you have served our country, I thank you for your service. And, yeah. So, alright guys, it's bedtime. Much love. Peep out.